In the midst of terror and the unknown, find shelter here. Welcome to the lair of the Mothman. Sometimes you hear a story so many times you dismiss it. You hear it over and over again, but figure it's just an urban legend. It's not even worth talking about. This is the situation with most people when you bring up the black-eyed kids. Ever since Brian Bethel's account of his run-in with two mysterious children wanting a ride to a movie theater, people have written the phenomenon off as a product of the internet age, just a new urban legend, the realm of creepypasta with no basis in reality. People can't really be blamed for thinking this either. Most have only become aware of the phenomenon in recent years, and the rise of creepypasta has led to creatures like the Rake or Slender Man, which are firmly in the realm of fiction, yet have slowly seeped their way into public consciousness, where actual sightings have been claimed. Surely then, the kids are no different. For those who may not be aware, the black-eyed kids refers to a phenomenon of people who hear a constant knocking on their door or their car, and find themselves faced with what is usually a pair of kids. They have unnaturally pale skin, clothes that don't fit quite right, odd speaking patterns, and solid black eyes. They speak in an odd monotone, seeming to repeat a rehearsed set of lines, insisting to be let in, but refusing to elaborate on what it is they want when pressed. While the actual existence of frightening children with black eyes demanding to be let into your car or home has not been proven, and certainly many of the accounts may be credited to fraud or imagination, there are records of beings matching the description of the kids stretching back centuries in human history. Brian Bethel, who popularized the kids with his own account, has said he wishes he never used the term black-eyed kids. Whatever these things are, thinking of them as strictly human in appearance has caused a limited view of them in the context of history. Let's talk about a few entities that match the description of the kids. One such instance is an Iroquois legend of the Otcon, which was a dark energy that could be wielded by those like the evil-minded one. Legends state that the evil-minded one would try to have children with Iroquois women, and the offspring would result in children possessed by the Otcon, causing them to have pale skin and black eyes. This was also said to happen to children who became lost in the woods, turning them into a sort of soulless cannibal who sought to destroy the tribe with the Otcon. In Scandinavian culture, there is the Myling. These are the spirits of unbaptized children, often abandoned and left to die in the woods. They were said to stop travelers and demand to be carried to a graveyard, or else they would kill the traveler in rage. Other stories have them searching for a mother to slowly drain her life force. Their appearance could vary depending on how they died. Some, having starved, would appear emaciated. Others would have visible injuries if they died violently. If they froze to death, they could appear as bluish with hollow eyes. Many drawings of the Mylings depict them as having black eyes. Older even than these is the statue referred to as Urfa Man, one of the oldest humanoid statues yet uncovered. It dates back about 9,000 years and was found near Göbekli Tepe. It is a statue of a humanoid figure with no features except for a nose, ears, and black eyes. Obsidian was used to create the effect of eyes that are entirely black. It is not known why this statue was carved or what the significance of the black eyes are, but given that black eyes seem to be a universal symbol of a malevolent force throughout the world, we can surmise it is for similar reasons. Whether or not encounters with black-eyed entities are real or imagined, the legend is bigger than just being an internet phenomenon. It didn't start recently and has roots that run deep in human culture around the world, stretching back for centuries. Perhaps the common thread is the color black. In folklore, there are many other entities associated with the color. For instance, you have the black dog being a harbinger of death. Black eyes could easily be shorthand for an entity being evil, and commonalities of creatures with black eyes could be chalked up to coincidence due to folkloric shorthand. Other paranormal explanations include human-alien hybrids, ghostly spirits, an offshoot of the Men in Black, and many others. Common skeptical explanations for the encounters have also come up lacking, as there is no one explanation that explains every sighting. One such explanation is the use of contact lenses that obscure the entire eye and look black, but these are fairly recent technology, and when introduced they were expensive and not comfortable to wear. It is unlikely that kids would have used these for a quick prank due to the difficulty in obtaining them. Some would also have blamed drugs, but there are no known drugs that cause someone's eyes to appear entirely black. Hoaxes and pranks also don't account for the appearance of black-eyed entities stretching back thousands of years. Hoaxes and pranks also don't account for the appearance of black-eyed entities stretching back thousands of years. Given the wealth of folklore stretching across multiple cultures, it causes speculation that these people were encountering something, even in the face of uncertainty as to what it is exactly. It certainly makes for an interesting rabbit hole to travel down should anyone want to try and unravel what is behind these strange encounters. Whether you are a skeptic trying to comprehend something that seems to defy explanation, or a true believer, these entities are not going anywhere and may be knocking on your door next.